Hello everyone, I'm Cristina, and in this video we'll look at a way to hide code before the main function using GCC constructors. This technique is similar in outcome with thread local storage callbacks on Windows platforms. We will begin with a very simple C program. We create a new file. We define a header, then define a function that you want to be executed before the actual main function, right? So pre-main. Its code doesn't matter very much. Just add a very simple print instruction. We only want to know when the code has been executed, right? So printf. And finally define a simple main function. Again, a simple print function will do. We're interested in the order of execution of the two functions. Okay, almost there. Right. Let's also add the standard arguments. We don't need them here, but it's just a good practice. So argc, which is the count of arguments, and argv, the arguments array. At this point, we need to tell the compiler to treat the first function as a constructor, right? So we will do this using the underscore underscore attribute underscore underscore tag. Here we have it, looks fine. Let's save the file and compile. GCC, okay. It compiled fine without any errors. If we execute the compiled binary, both of the functions should be called one after the other. Right, pre-main, main. Now comes the interesting part. Let's analyze this file in IDA-Pro. So we open IDA-Pro. Right, select the file. So load the file and notice something strange. IDA shows us first the main function. What's happening? Here's our printf instruction, but we know that more code is actually executed before that. Right. That's the confusing part. Most probably, we would start the analysis from the main function as presented by IDA-Pro. This serves as a lesson for us to be aware that code can be executed way before this point. Let's add a breakpoint here and do a bit of debugging. Right? We use local debugger and hit play. Yes, we accept the warning message. Okay, alright, we reach the main function. But as we know, some code has already executed the pre-main function. Right. This one over here. The moral of this story is to make sure you're viewing and analyzing all the code in IDA, not just what spawns from the main function. Right, everybody? So, let's continue. And let's use the same code as an opportunity to practice debugging with GDB, the GNU debugger. Start GDB in quiet mode and use a GDB init file to prettify the output. The link is included in the notes. Right. Set to breakpoints in both of the functions we defined. one in pre-main and the other one in main. We could have used the info functions command in GDB to list all the functions. So info functions, and here we have. Okay. We run the app. Right. Very nice. It stopped in the pre-main function. So breakpoint 1. Notice that our printf instruction has been replaced by the compiler with a puts function for simplicity. Use ni command to advance to the next instruction. And again, next instruction. The function executed and we have our message printed. Let's continue the execution until we reach the second breakpoint. Right. Just press C and we reach the main function. Press ni, next instruction a few times. Here. Notice that at this point here, something gets loaded into the RDI register. Let's check what's there. Ni again, next instruction. First, let's print the value of the RDI register using the p command. By the way, please check the reference link for a complete reference of GDB commands and their usage. Right. Same value as above. We can display the memory contents of that address using the x command. /s interprets that as a string. Okay. And here it is, our little message. Here it's important to notice that RDI register was used to pass the first parameter in line with x86_64 GCC calling convention. If you're curious, let's check the reference link for more details about this calling convention. I hope this very quick intro to GCC constructors and GDB debugging sparked your interest. Before we close, let's have another look at the initial code. This is the constructor we've used to hide and execute code before the main function. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this, please subscribe to our channel for more videos.